Now, when you sat down, you said you wanted to talk about CBD, and that was good because, like, I was going to ask you about CBD because I've been on CBD for about 3-4 months now.
Hey, why are you taking it?
I like it for my anxiety, and it makes me sleep. So I take the syrup, I take the gummies, and I take the drops that you put under your tongue, and I like the cream on my joints.
Is it good for you? Is the CBD oil good?
So we did a big investigation on CBD oils. Here's my personal belief. It's not been proven, but I do believe it has wonderful medicinal benefits. But, and there's a big but here.
But
we got 13 products, East Coast, West Coast, looking all over the place. 10 of them did not have what they said was in it.
Ooh.
Really?
5 of them had nothing.
So
nothing.
it's not really regulated yet.
Not regulated at all. And I actually calling on the government. This is one. Look, I don't like the government getting involved in these things, but either the industry needs to do it or the government needs to do it. But there are a lot of people, Charlamagne, who are going to listen to you right now, go out and buy a CBD product, and they're going to have a miserable result. Pay a lot of money with no benefit. Why? Because they bought fake stuff. And how do you tell? It's hard.
Right.
Right? Were they tested independently? Is it a reputable company? It's hard to know all that stuff.
I get mine from a pharmacy.
But a lot of them, the ones that we've tested, were sold in pharmacies. That's where we bought them from.
Can you
How
make
did
it
they get so
yourself?
big recently? Because, CBD oil has been around for a long time. But
The Farm
for
Bill.
the last couple of years, it's huge market.
Hi guys, Amy and Brett Kingstree here. We are just here to thank our sponsors, CBD Creative. I'm just here to interrupt the video to say don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to turn that bell notification on, and give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the video.
If you want to find out more information about CBD Creative, there's a link in the description. Find out how they're creating huge waves in the industry. Find out how they're providing people with the best quality CBD and how they're actually giving people the opportunity to make thousands of dollars online a month with this amazing opportunity. Enjoy the rest of the video and we'll see you soon.
The Farm Bill changed a lot of things because, so CBD comes from 2 sources. You can take the marijuana plant and take out the THC, take out the psychoactive element, and leave you with the other side benefits. Remember, marijuana is one of the oldest drugs known to man. So it's not novel. It's around because it had medicinal benefits. And then there's also the hemp plant. Now, the hemp plant was cut way back in America in part because the cotton industry didn't really want to have hemp. They compete with each other. So when the new bill allowed hemp seeds to be harvested more readily, they can take the CBD out of the hemp, right? Like if you hemp seeds and hemp clothing, you can just take the CBD part out of it, and then you got the same thing. So whether CBD comes from a hemp plant or comes from a marijuana plant, it's still the same benefit to you theoretically, and that's why it's become so much more popular. But part of it is just marketing. Everyone thinks it does everything. Look, Charlamagne, it may work for some of those things. It probably doesn't help all of them equally well. Maybe it helps joint pain a lot, anxiety a lot, but not quite so good for sleep and not so beneficial for intestines or whatever. So people just start to shotgun it, and then they start to find their own little path.
You might also think it's helping you mentally.
Exactly.
So you're
Placebo.
like, okay, I feel better now.
Yeah, but it worries me a lot when 10 out of 13 specimens were fake.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that means most people are going to have a bad experience, and it's expensive.
So what do they put
What
in
about
it? What's fake? Yeah, what's fake in it?
They don't put CBD in it. There was literally no CBD in 5 of the products. None,
Jesus.
0. And 4 of them had so little,
It wouldn't even do anything.
Exactly.
Can you make it yourself?
No, you gotta. First of all, you can smoke marijuana. You can grow a marijuana plant yourself and just smoke that, and that will give you the CBD together with everything else. I actually think that I'm not a big fan of recreational marijuana personally because I don't think we should be reliant, most of us, on something outside of our body to get through life. But medicinal marijuana, I'm a big fan of, and I think it's wrong for law enforcement to be getting in the way of a doctor talking to a patient. So if you've got an anxiety problem, Charlamagne, you've written beautifully about this, and your doctor says a little bit of marijuana every day is fine. I'm good with that, and I actually believe it would have an impact on you. Montel Williams is the one who changed my mind on this because Montel, U.S. Marine, fought for this country, risked everything, has MS. And medical marijuana does work for MS, and he knew it. And the guy's better than he's ever been now taking medical marijuana. He's not high. He takes little droplets and inhalers. He manages it with a doctor. That's the kind of way we should be using these products. And I treasured what I've learned from him because I began to change my mind about how much we've used it as a weapon against people. When in fact it has, we've incarcerated 3 times more women now than 30 years ago. And it's most of it's drug stuff. And what, are you kidding me? And the people, the DEA, they don't want to be involved in this. They don't want to be in the middle of deciding whether a doctor should be prescribing Charlamagne medical marijuana for anxiety. And it certainly beats our other drugs they could put you on, including prescription drugs.
What are the good CBD brands? I use Green Roads. Those are the products I buy.
I don't even know which brands are good or not because I've never looked at it, but I think the CBD industry ought to get together and create some kind of a certification process. They ought to do it themselves. Don't let the government do it. Do it yourself. Say, we're going to stamp on this thing CBD real or something. Make some U.S. CBD or something that everyone can trust. But if in the meantime, go for big companies. The bigger the company, the more likely they're going to be giving you real stuff because they're going to be going out of business otherwise. The people who lie are small companies. They're just making their money and they're moving on.
Because they have it in all these corner stores
Gas
now.
stations
I know.
everywhere.
And so
That's
you
where
have
we
no
bought it
idea
from.
what it is.
Yeah, I would not buy fly-by-nights. Find a big company. See if they tell you they're testing it. That's one nice thing because maybe you can find out a little bit more truth there.
Yeah, I never thought about it. I just assumed it was good because it was in the pharmacy.
No, not at all. That's one of the problems running into.
Thanks guys for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed and you got some value. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn that notification bell on so you are notified of our upcoming videos, and give us a thumbs up.
The links to our Facebook are below. We're very active on Facebook. We'd love to talk to you if you're interested in the CBD industry. Also, the links to CBD Creative, a great company, below too. Go and check those guys out.
If you would like to watch another video on our channel about CBD products and the benefits, here it is.
And if you would like to find out more about how we're able to generate thousands of dollars online every month, and we've helped many, many others do the same thing, watch this video here.